Hi y'all. Brainstorm moment. I was going to show y'all some eyelashes, different types, and how I choose my lashes. But due to the company name being on the plastic part, if y'all viewed one of my videos I did recently on lashes, I think it's maybe three or four back, I believe I had, well, I know I had the I Love Jesus band on. I want to say, I'm hoping I'm correct about that. That's the one. I did just release that video, but I'm not gonna open these up because I will actually have to take the outward packaging off due to the company's name being on that plastic part, and I don't want to do that because usually when I pop open a pack of lashes, I'm getting ready to wear them. So I'm not gonna do that just yet. I may do it this weekend, I don't know, but right now I'm not really feeling that because I don't want to lose them. And when they're open like that, the place where I keep my lashes, I just don't want them lost, okay? And these are sealed right now because when you do know when you buy a pair of lashes in the casing that they are sealed on there with glue. And you know, sometimes I take mine off and I re-stick them back on there if I'm able to. Sometimes I try to do that and they won't lay down flat. But I'm gonna wait on this video, but I just wanted to share with you all something I've been contemplating about sharing since last weekend. I'm getting ready to get an endorsement on my Class A license, y'all, to continue my dad's legacy. And what really was a confirmation was yesterday on Wise Women Wednesday when I was in Nashville, Tennessee yesterday, a year ago. And I remember I had to drop off at Costco in Nashville, and I had actually stayed there 3 days because I had ran out of drive time, so they had to reschedule my drop off. I want to say that's how it went. Something went on with the drop off though. I was there 3 days. Maybe I dropped off, I think that's what it was. I dropped off early that morning, and because I got there so early, I was able to preserve some of my drive time, and I measured it, and I said, Lord, I hope I do these time measurements correctly. But I was able to wake up due to them allowing me to sleep on the lot, go cut my time on, do my pre-trip and all that, go around, drop the trailer off. I said, I hope they come on and get me in like first. I went around there, somebody else was in the dock, but they allowed me to pull in right next to him. And when they got through, I had like minutes left to get back around there, you all, and get off the clock because I didn't want my drive time. My 72-hour clock was getting ready to end. And I spent 3 days in Nashville. I think I left out early that Monday. That was only Friday. So I got there Thursday night. I drove to get there like at, I can't even remember, but I do remember that Friday after I had unloaded, I walked up to the plaza and bought some things at the Dollar Tree to last me until next payday. And I spent 3 days in Nashville. I left out early a.m. that Monday. And when that video popped up yesterday, I said, Daddy, I'm going to continue with your legacy. I'm getting ready to get an endorsement. And this is something that's just so exciting to me because I get to continue his legacy in my own way. I did it his way. I got relief from him passing away over the road the way he did, and I'm settled now. Like, that burden has lifted because it's always bothered me, and now I get to do something and extend it in my own personality and character and characteristic, and carry on his legacy in a way that I hope it opens up more diverse avenues. Like I said I prayed over a name, Rob Sir Charles 7 Logistics, because I was going to go into box truck ownership. And that's not what I'm feeling right now, y'all. I'm getting ready to get my endorsement for something. I'll let y'all know once I get it. I may let y'all know before, I don't know. and be kind of like a journey with me and continue on his legacy in a different way, in a different light. So rest on, Daddy. We got it between my oldest son, myself, and now my grandson. Y'all go check out my video of my oldest grandson driving the manual truck, y'all. And he sit back with his head on, honey, doing his thing. He's also a music producer. He does a lot of music for a lot of celebrities in the Mexican genre. Okay, he's black. He's full Mexican. That's my grandson. My son has raised him since he was 9 years old. But the other ones are definitely Blaxicans, honey. They are Blaxicans. But I'm just so excited. So I'm going to talk some more about the endorsements that you can get on your license. Lady, females, if y'all went over the road and y'all say, this ain't for me, girly girl, you might want to do local too. I have seen some jobs, y'all, that were paying pretty well that I want to do, that I probably would have done local. But because I was in transition when the snowstorm hit earlier this year, that's just not something that I really gravitated to. I was ready just, and then God blessed me with my soulmate, y'all. That's really what did it. He blessed me with my soulmate. And time is of the essence. Time don't wait on anybody. So it's not about trading in your dreams to, I'm a family-oriented woman. I always have been. So this works for me. Family-oriented. You know, and I do know that with God's hand on my life, I have to have a man, somebody protecting me, protecting the anointing on my life and over my life. Because the enemy walks in a lot of people. And that's one thing when the few years I spent as being single, without that male covering like I should have, all I can say is the enemy walks in a lot of people, and some people look at you and be like, oh, I'm not that. They the worst vibes that you could have. Or I'm not, and then they turn out to be so devilish and demonic, you know. So for such a time as this, but I'm getting ready to get an endorsement to keep my dad's legacy alive. Rest in heaven, rest in peace, because we all gonna walk through the pearly gates together, y'all. Rest in peace, Daddy. I'm still working on it. I'm spinning still because I want to make something with your name, Rob Sir Charles 7. Like I say, I was gonna get some box trucks and do that. That may be on down the road, but God has put His, like He does, playing in the mix. And if you get stuck on doing things your way, you're gonna keep hitting the wall. Because when God gives you His blueprint, it's best for you to follow. It's best for you to follow because He knows what's best for you. I'm gonna document it, y'all. Y'all already know I'm gonna document it. This is a journey, and I'm happy, and I'm living my best life, and I'm living my life right now like it's golden, and I'm so happy. I'm so free. I can make decisions. I have the thing I have really prayed about is, God, I have so many options. Sometimes I never had options because I was raising a family. I was married for so many years. So the options are very, very thin and very, very fit. Oh my God, not fair. Very, very thin and very, very just low options. I tell people now, if I want to pick up and take my tail to Alaska and sit in an igloo and chisel ice and pour some doggone stuff on there, honey, and sit and slurp or make ice cream, snow cones. That's what I mean. Chisel, make some snow cream or snow cones. I seen a video about people making snow ice or the ices here recently on TikTok. But I'm able to do that. Like, I have so many options, and that's what sometimes it doesn't scare me because I know that that's not of God fear. But I have so many options sometimes that I'm just like, whoa, like I can literally pick up and do whatever the freak I want to do. And I've never had this before. So I pray for God to give me discipline and to give me wisdom and make sure that the options that I have are definitely in the destiny that He has for my life. You all have a great one. It's a tender moment. Yesterday was a long day for me, I'm not going to lie. I didn't end up going to sleep till after 12 a.m. And then I still got up early this morning. Changes in the air, y'all. God told me 10. The number 10. He's been dealing with me about the number 10. Changes in the air. One thing I can say, you have to walk by faith and trust God enough that He's going to catch you before He allows you to fall. There are some things I want to accomplish during 2024K, 24K, 2024 karat goal, 24K goal. And by the grace of God, I pray He allows me to do it. God said, and I'm going to have to look back at my video. I didn't write this down. But we're in a season where He's pouring out miracles of abundance. Miracles of abundance, y'all. Because we're in the last days. And He did say in His word that the wealth of the wicked, the wealth of the world, the wealth of the wicked, depending on what translation you read, it's going to be handed over to His children. There are too many ways that we can streamline and make income that you don't have to sit up and listen to somebody dictate to you, talk to you like a child, treat you like you ain't nothing, you out there soaking wet, and they want to talk to you crazy, or they coming in because their life ain't together. They still trying to figure out what gender they really want to be, so they mad at you because you walking around with light all around you, and they just walking around with all kind of evil and stuff. You don't have to put up with it this day and time. There are too many gig jobs. There are too many streams of line of incomes. TikTok is a blessing in disguise. That's why there's a fight. Y'all pray for TikTok. There are too many jobs, y'all. Streams of income, not jobs. Lifestyle settings where you can live your life, where you can raise your children. You don't have to worry about taking your children somewhere to a daycare where they're getting beat or mistreated or abused or molested, God forbid. Or you having to take them to people you even know that's abusing your children or fondling them or whatever. God has put some things in place where you can still make a decent income. Now, you may not be able to live lavishly. You may eventually. You may never be able to live lavishly. But He will provide what you need and allow you to get some of your wants, if not all of your wants. But you're going to have to be humble. Allow Him to raise you up in His timing. And the main thing is be humble. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't look at somebody else's stuff, whether on social media or out in the world, and be envious. Envious or be, oh my gosh, what's the word? It's kind of late. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mama, because Mama used to tell us this growing up as a child. Starts with a C. Okay, I'll probably never be able to pull it right now. Gosh, Mama used to teach us this as a child, y'all. Just allow God to bring you into you in His own time, okay? Take what He gives you, the fruit of your labor, the blessings financially, you all, your abundance, and just be wise with your spending. You may have to not get that steak for dinner and get you maybe a can of salmon. They're very expensive right now. They're like almost $4. But you may have to humble yourself and get a pack of hot dogs to eat for that night. Dress it up with some chili or ketchup or mustard and just vibe out. Instead of trying to eat oysters or shrimp is not really bad price. Salmon has went up, the fresh salmon. You know what I'm saying. I want y'all to win. Y'all with true pure motives, good heart, go out your way to help people. You ain't gotta be perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. But those who move in great light and great energy, I want y'all to win. That's what 2024K is about. Y'all have a great one. I'm getting my emotions right now, y'all. Y'all have a great and awesome one. Pray for my strength, because I've had like a long day last night and I still haven't recovered my energy, but I'm gonna get there. One thing about wanting and building the things that you want in life, don't do it for somebody else's dream. Wear yourself out that you won't wear yourself out for your own. Right now I'm wearing myself out for my own stuff that God has allowed me to build with these hands. Love and unity. 7 Kings.